we'll be making your wrapped bail. We need 20 gauge wire cutters, round nose pliers, flat nose pliers, and a bead. We'll be starting with the round nose pliers. For this one, we're going to start off with a couple inches of wire sticking out, so more than we've done before. Round nose pliers, you're going to hang on to the smallest part of your pliers. We're going to be making an angle with this. So I'm just going to take my thumb and I'm going to rotate and push into my thumb and just make a very small acute angle for the triangle part. Then we'll need your bead. The bead goes on the short wire. Go ahead and slide the bead all the way down. We're going to use the round nose pliers to hold on to the wire. You want to push the bead all the way down. We want minimal movement for the bead when we finish here. So I have my round nose pliers, a hold of the short wire, and we're going to angle that up and over. So we want them to crisscross over the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend that. And you can adjust this. We want the crisscross to be as close to the center as possible. You can adjust how big that triangle is. So if you wanted it more up here, if you wanted to look down here, this is great for any type of bead that you don't want to put stress on, but you need to do a wrap. And then once you decide where that's going to go, we want that right in the middle as close as possible. We're going to flip over to the pointed flat nose pliers. I'm going to hang on below where they crisscross, and I'm going to angle the short one out to the side and the long one up. So we have that 90-degree angle, so it's ready to wrap. So I'm holding on below there. I have a hold of the short wire right now. So I'm going to push that down just a little bit. This wire should run parallel to this wire. And then I'm going to flip it over because I like to work at the bottom. So I have a hold of my wire right below here, and I'm going to angle this up. So now I have my 90-degree angle, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap it just like I did with the wrapped loop. So if I have my pliers here, I'm going to try to hang on to both of those, and then I'm taking my round nose pliers and I'm going to do the wrap. Make sure you're pushing into your other hand and pulling pretty hard on that. Two and a half times around. We're going to cut that tail. Tuck in the tail with your round nose pliers or your crimpers. Then we're going to leave about an inch and go ahead and cut that, and we'll put a little loop at the top just like we did with the scroll. So I have this. I just need my round nose pliers. Smaller end of the pliers works well. So push into your thumb as you rotate the tool away from you. Reposition when you need to, just so it touches, and then break the neck. And fix up as you needed. That one needs a little bit of attention, but I'm going to flatten that out a little bit, and that is the wrapped bail.